Hosanna isn't what most people think about when they think of the word church. In fact, we're a church for people who don't like church. We realize that we don't have all the answers, but what we like to do here is wrestle with the hard questions. We don't need everyone to agree on everything. What we do try to do is live what we do know and let God's grace take care of the rest.
May we introduce you to a group of people that we know as Hosanna, Fellowship of Christians. We're very ordinary people, except that we have encountered an extraordinary God. And as a result, a number of us have extraordinary stories of the kind of transformation He's done in our lives.
The youth and children's ministry here at Hosanna is based upon the radical notion that kids can love Jesus just as fully and deeply as adults can. We offer several ways that children can learn about Him. We provide Sunday school on Sunday mornings. We also have VBS, which is every summer, the third week of July, and we have various youth programs for junior high and for senior high.
It is our deep desire at Hosanna to create a community that is safe, authentic, and welcoming. We believe passionately in grace, and we do the best we can to extend it in our relationships with one another.
I was going through some really difficult times, and it was almost instantaneous how people just gathered together, not only to pray for me, but help me out of some situations that really changed my life.
Our home groups, our single women's group, and our men's group are continually growing because of the strong, caring, and grace-filled relationships that are developing.
I think the best word to describe worship at Hosanna is authentic. We don't try to put on a show or an act or manipulate people to worship in a certain way. It's simply come as you are, come where you're at, and be who you are, and participate in a very real worship experience. Worship at Hosanna is relevant. We talk about the challenges, but also the opportunities in the times that we're living in. You'll learn spiritual principles and truths from, of course, the Bible, but also from things from a blockbuster movie, different media, art, drama, ancient manuscripts, modern-day magazines, current events, things that we connect with and things that connect us with God.
I love the music, and so it gets people going. It gives them life and energy.
Our auditorium has just undergone some renovations. It has a casual, cozy feel, which we refer to as God's living room. It's a place where we meet with God and we meet with His people. And once inside, you'll get a sense of the family feel of the worship atmosphere.
I told her one Sunday, I said, this is just like Christmas. We have something different every Sunday, and it's wonderful.
Several years ago, my family and I were new to Lancaster County. We really wanted to try to find a place to connect as a family. And we tried a number of different options, but when we encountered Hosanna, we found something extraordinary. And part of what we discovered was that the worship was rich and deep, and the preaching and teaching was provocative and challenged our spirits. We found a wonderful place for our children to connect, both in a children's ministry and a youth ministry as they were teenagers. We found people that were authentic and real and that reached out and cared about us and loved us. And so we stayed and we became part of this community of faith. A little bit later, Joanne Kunz invited me to serve alongside of her as senior pastor, and I found that Hosanna, we even do leadership a little bit differently. We found what we were looking for, and it may be just what you're looking for as well.
We couldn't go anywhere else the following Sunday. After the first Sunday here, the car just didn't want to steer any other way but here. You know, to believe,